How do you fix bullet holes, by the way?
With a gun. Now there is a gun. Wait, I saw a gun somewhere.
Oh, there's this one over here.
Yeah.
This thing?
I think it must be that.
And welcome back. I am still dropping shells into this crate.
And I'm gonna leave those crates to you to move if that's okay.
Yeah.
I'll come and pick up more chunky bits.
I think it's safer for the whoever's hosting to move the crate.
Yeah.
It seems.
Yeah. So I tend to spill so much when I move them because they shake around.
Yeah, and I don't spill anything unless I like drop them or like knock into something. Yeah. That was funny. So, yeah. So were you finished on your YouTube list? Or?
It's just brought me onto a little story actually, which I just thought when I first started. Actually, for the first few months that I was making content. Oh, let me get out of your way. That looks complex. I was streaming, and then I'd turn those streams into YouTube content. And I don't know if you find this, Anubis, but when you stream, you can get into some real rambles because you're not limited by trying to make sort of 20-minute stories. They can go on a significant period of time.
Yeah, my live streams are on average from 2 to 3 hours long, and you just kind of do what you do, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I went through it was about my 20th episode, so this is maybe my second or third stream ever.
Yeah.
And I needed to give my platform a name. So this is Space Engineers. I needed to name my platform. And
do you name things like Boris?
No, I'm not that inventive. That's my problem.
Oh wait, sorry.
I would have ended up calling everything Platform A, Platform B, and I started talking about that with my viewers. And I was talking about it on stream, and I had this bright idea. I thought, what I'll do, I'll start naming my platforms and my ships and things after the people who have inspired me to get into YouTubing and get into playing Space Engineers and all that sort of thing. So I'll call my platform Muckluck.
Yeah.
And I told the story about how I'd ended up getting into YouTube, like how watching that video with well, it took me. I've checked back since. It took me 4 episodes in total to tell the story of how I ended up. Why I wanted to call my platform Muckluck. Because I got into the whole sort of.
Here, I left you a hand.
Right, cool. How I'd started gaming in the 1980s and PlayStations in the 1990s and being a student and my whole gaming career came out in that. I think I don't know, episode 3 before I actually even mentioned Muckluck.
Oh yeah.
And then I needed to name my ships, and I named a ship after Good because it was watching Good playing Space Engineers that had made me absolutely had to buy a PC that was good enough to play Space Engineers because I had to play Space Engineers. There was no way I could not play Space Engineers. So I named a ship after Good. I named another ship. I named a ship after Mary because it was watching Mary that had given me the confidence to create content. And I'd named a ship after. Actually, it was one of.
Sorry.
You're right there.
I took a sip of tea, and I went down the wrong tube.
You're right.
So sorry. Yeah, I'm good. Keep going.
Yeah. So I named the last ship that I ever named after anybody. I've named after a video. More to do with real life stuff than gaming stuff. Let's see if I can get this in there without.
No. Last time, if you just leave it by the fire like that, where it looks like it's burning, I think it eventually just disappears. Yeah, there it goes.
Hey, excellent. Yeah.
Today we learned.
So I'm naming, and because you know when you're a small channel, like I mean a really small channel, like single figure views on everything, you can talk so openly, and because you know nobody's watching. I didn't really expect, because I had far more views on Twitch streaming than I had on YouTube. My YouTube figures were, my subscriber numbers were in single figures, my views were all single figures, but my Twitch streams, I would get, 20, 30, something like that. So I'd be talking to the people in chat and telling them my stories.
Okay, just making a mess.
Oops. But I didn't actually really expect anybody to watch the YouTube videos. And then one day I was in Muckluck's stream, and this must be 2 years after I've been subscribed to him. And he streams quite regularly, and you interact with the content creators. And so by this point, he knew me, I knew him, and he was asking people about how he could improve his community of subscribers, and asking people how they had found him in the first place.
Right.
And so I said, well, it's funny you should ask, but I've just put a load of videos on YouTube about that. And I didn't sort of want to. I hadn't made them for him to look at. It wasn't really for him that I'd made those. I'd explained why I hadn't named my platform after him so that he would get to know about it.
Right. Yeah.
But he kind of asked a really pertinent question where I'd gone into so much detail to answer his question on video, that I thought, well, actually, it felt appropriate to tell him about it. So I told him.
Yep.
And he went away and watched my videos. What I wasn't really then expecting was he then told Mary. And so Mary found out about the videos I've made about him.
Yeah.
Because I'd really messed up as well, because Mux was easy. I'd described Mux, why I called my platform, but I'd had a few attempts at getting how Mary had inspired me right, because a lot of it was to do with sort of how Mary coped with lag and sort of bad things.
Right.
And I was like, no, it's not just because he deals with being in Australia. It's actually because he's a really good builder, and I'm inspired by what he does, as well as being given confidence because his setup's not perfect. And sort of stumbled over that, so I tried it a few times. Anyway, so Mary, Muckluck told Mary subscribed to my channel, watched my videos, and then when Mary asked me to join him on the multiplayer Space Engineers, and there's a cross thingy there. Music, please.
Oh, toodaloo.
Very good. So when Mary invited me to do the multiplayer series with him, it kind of felt a bit weird going back to my single player world.
Yeah.
Running around in a ship that I'd named in honor of the Merry Gamer. I'd done a whole, not just one, but several episodes of. And then when I got onto the JSano fan server, and I've got a platform named after Muckluck, who's also on the JSano fan server, and it just felt really weird. And I realised that it was as though a time of innocence had passed. It was I could no longer make though, because I called them the Ode to videos. I did Ode to Muckluck and Ode to Good and Ode to Merry and Ode to Video. I thought I can't do Ode to videos anymore, because now I start wondering about what would they think if they saw them. So with that kind of thought process in mind, and with the feedback that I got from Muck and Merry as well, I thought, well, I actually told a video about the video that, because I watch a video, I'm in stream with a video a lot, so I told him about the video I've made like months earlier, and he went and watched it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and he left such a nice comment.
Oh.
But yeah, it was, it's like, just know I can never make those types of videos ever again. Those times are past. And they seem like I say, such innocent times when I wasn't worried about, not that I wasn't worried, because it's nice to know that people want to watch your videos and enjoy your videos. But yeah, there's certain things that I know I can't do again. Those times are gone. And I got quite nostalgic about it as well.
Oh, that's too funny. So I think I've emptied out most of the body parts from that far room now, so I'm actually going to try and clean the floor.
Right, I'll come and mop as well.
Because I figure there's no point, like while you're treading footprints, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's pretty cool. I always like the stories like that. Oh, I'm actually making it worse. That water is must be dirty. I still don't like the broom. I guess would be used to just move a bunch of stuff into a corner, and then you could pick it up. Like,
yes, so maybe something like the shells.
Yeah, I don't think you could sweep them into a bucket though, could you?
No, I just wonder whether maybe you can sweep them into a single place. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I'm confused by the broom.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Nope. Every time I always bring out the stinking, what is that thing? The detector thing.
Oh yeah.
When I want to pull out the broom or the mop, sorry, and I bring out the detector. Oh, this was a bad plan. I just kind of like walked myself into a corner here.
Oh, thinking about, I don't know why, I'm about to come out with something that sounds really bad. I was going to say, thinking about bad plans. Boris has invited me.
Well, no, it's not. Boris doesn't do bad plans. He just has no plan. There's a difference.
Yeah, I think that was where that thought process kind of came from. You just got me thinking about the forest. So you best do one of your wiggly noises again.
Oh goodness.
But yeah, I wasn't actually going to talk about the forest. It was just that was the one about that got me thinking about bad plans and reminded me about Boris. And you're going to need your wiggly noise again because Boris has invited me to join you guys playing Interplanetary.
Oh.
Oh, there's a leg on the floor.
I'm glad you like that so much.
I shall make you do it regularly.
Well, everybody else makes me do it now. If Boris is recording with me, then every single time.
Yep. I'll get into competition with Boris to see who can make you do it the most in a single 20-minute episode of anything.
Of anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo!
Yeah, so I've not played Interplanetary. I did watch a few of your episodes, either yours or Apple's, or I don't know. I watched some of somebody's episodes.
Yeah, it was Apple didn't play with us that last time. It was
Oh, it must have been Boris that I watched.
Boris, myself, and
Boris or
Hatchet.
you.
Yeah, General Hatchet as well had a channel that he's actually the one that got us playing it. He was the inspiration behind.
Do you think this is Alien?
No, it doesn't look alien to me.
You think it's rubbish?
I do think it's alien. I
think I'll incinerate it. I don't think it's a keeper.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah. Ah. Oh, is it? Okay. I think I need to throw this water out and bring a bucket closer.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, now I'm doing that the wrong way. Whoa! Yeah, it's a fun game actually. I've only played it the one time at this point, but it's actually pretty. It was actually more like we didn't think it was going to be. You know, it's not that action packed or anything, right? So we didn't think we wondered if it was going to do how it was going to do, and it actually turned out to be a pretty popular thing too. So that worked out. Yeah, and I think the next time we're going to do it with even way more people. So.
Yeah, Boris says there's with me on board that makes 8 of us.
Yeah, I think that's the cap. I think the max is 8 for a single game. But, so that should be interesting.
For the new players, it's going to be a baptism by fire.
Yeah. So maybe because last time. Oh wait, I can't remember. Are all the episodes out? Maybe I shouldn't say anything because I don't want to spoil anything.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I think the last one still has to go out, maybe. But yeah, we'll talk off camera. How's that?
Yeah.
We'll make an alliance of sorts.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea.
So if anybody's watching this, don't tell Boris.
No, absolutely. Yeah, we will clean up. See what I did there? Did you see what I did there?
I did, and that's awesome. We have experience with cleaning up. We clean up for hours.
Yeah, I know. And it's strangely enjoyable as well.
Yes, it is.
A few more of these footprints and this blood up here, I think. Oops, sorry.
Oh, and I went right past you because I wanted one of these.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought I'd get up some of that muck off the floor before we walk it further.
Yeah, exactly, because we're wont to do that.
We are.
Freaking footprints. Okay, so when we actually finish cleaning all the floors and we think we have everything off the ground, we're gonna have to do a serious detector thingy.
Yeah.
And see if we can actually end this one out properly this time.
So we think that's it. If we don't get any response from the punch out, it means that we've missed something.
Well, the research that I did, it seemed like you shouldn't see the option on the list. There shouldn't be an option that you're disgraced or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but we'll see. I think it might just be a crapshoot. Like you have to think you're done and then punch out, and then you find out if you were good or not at that point, and there's no turning back.
Right.
I don't know. Although the last game was weird. It let us kind of go in and out, so I don't know. Maybe my research was for older versions or something too. Maybe,
but I did get the feeling like maybe we weren't paid last time.
Yeah, I don't think we were, because I don't think we finished it actually. Because yeah.
I said I did spot some when I was watching back over the videos. having read the bit about how you're supposed to fix the bullet holes.
Oh
Yeah.
We definitely didn't do that.
Yeah, and I saw bullet holes.
How do you fix bullet holes, by the way?
With a gun. Now there is a gun. I saw a gun somewhere.
Oh, there's this one over here.
Yeah.
This thing?
I think it must be that. Now I just saw some bullet holes as well. Where did I see the bullet holes? Oh, here's some. Look, see. Can you see those there? Try and point it at that and see if it fixes that. It kind of set the environment on fire, but it didn't actually fix that, did it?
I think it did. I don't see the hole anywhere, do you?
It still appears to be there for me.
I don't see a hole.
Ah.
I could be hole blind, but I don't see a hole. Huh. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see. Yeah, it does make a mess. And you drop it when you switch to something else. Yeah, this room seems to be like just covered. Like you just use your mop a little bit and it's dripping with
gunk.
Gunk, yeah, gunk.
Oh look, there's another bullet hole.
Oh, you give it a try and see if it works for you too.
Okay. Oh, there's a foot.
Yeah, we missed a body part. I got it. You let me know if it fixes that hole for you. Hadoop.
Oh yeah.
It did, right?
It did, yeah, it did. So, have a look and see if you can see any bullet holes in these glass here.
Okay, I'm coming with another bucket. Oh, and we're at time.
Ah.
So we will find out if the bullet hole is gone on my side when we come back.
Bye, everybody.
We gotta go on cliffhanger, right? Okay, bye.